Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another CSS tutorial. And in this tutorial we'll be learning how to create this image of a creepy Halloween potion. And we'll be using only CSS to create this image. Now this tutorial is inspired by this tutorial from Vect Tips. And it is for Adobe Illustrator, but we'll be converting that into HTML and CSS. And there isn't anything particularly hard. Most of the shapes that we'll be creating are circles. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So I will call it Creepy Halloween Potion. And we'll start with the defaults first. So we'll center the container inside of which we'll be creating the image. Okay, so for this one, for this potion, we'll create a top part, the neck, and this is the bottom part. And inside of the bottom part we'll be placing these elements. Okay, so we'll start with the top part. And we'll add the inner circle using the before pseudo element. Okay, so we are ready with the top part. Now we'll create this middle part or the neck. Okay, and then we'll create the bottom part. Okay, so now because in CSS we cannot use layers, I mean like real layers, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create this this empty part will be like a div with rounded corners. The top corners will be rounded, and the bottom part will be done the same way but inverted. So actually they are not going to be part of the bottom, they'll be separate because we need to be using the z-indexes of these new forms. Empty. So empty will be this part, the blue one, and liquid will be the bottom part. Okay. Actually, let me show it to you first. Okay, so we're gonna round the upper corners. Okay, so this is the top part, and we're gonna hide it behind the bottom using the z-index -3. Okay, and then we're gonna change the color. So it's not gonna be red. Okay. And there are some artifacts, so I think the next should be 122. Okay. Okay. Now let's do the bottom part, which is the liquid. and we'll move it under the empty. So it will be zindex minus 4. Okay, and then we're gonna add this this surface, and because we need another z-index, we cannot add it to the liquid or the empty. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll just add it separately. So the surface will be this thing that is between the empty and the liquid. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we'll add these 4 bubbles, and we'll actually create one bubble, and the other ones will just be scaled and positioned. So let me actually, not here, but in the bottom. Okay, so I'll add a B1 class to position the first bubble. Actually, before we do that, the bubbles have a little kind of like a drop shadow. So I'm not sure if that's visible here, but we'll add using the before. Okay, and we actually want to do a border radius to make it round. And there we have it. I'm not sure if that's visible, but we have a like a shadow effect under the bubble. And then we're going to position this one. Okay, now we're going to add the second bubble. And I'll scale this one 0.4. Okay. Here's the third bubble. Okay. And the last bubble, B4. Okay, so the 4 bubbles are ready. Now the last thing we need to do is add this eye. And in order to add this shadow, unlike for the bubbles, the shadow starts from the middle of the circle, but here it starts from way up here in the top. So what I'm gonna do is I'll place the eye inside of an eye container, and this eye container will be actually this outer circle, which is the shadow, and then I'll position the eye inside of the eye container. Okay, so for the eye container, okay, so and inside we'll place the eye. And there we have the eye. Now inside of the eye, we'll use the before and after pseudo elements to create the red circle and the black dot. Okay, and there we have it. The image is ready. Now the last thing what I want to do is add a little animation to the eye, so that it kind of looks around. And we're just gonna add the animation to this black circle. So here for the eye after, and what I want to do is I want the eye to kind of shrink, then look left, look right, get back, and enlarge itself. And this will be the animation. keyframes, look around. Huh. I'm not sure why it's not. Oh, that should be infinite. Okay. Okay, that should be 0 here for the 38. Oh no. Nice. See? It's a small, so at 8%, scale 5, 10 scale 5, 15 minus 10, 24 minus 10, 28 should be 10, okay, 38, this should be 10 again. Oh, I made a translate. Okay, so pretty much here what we're doing, if you're wondering why we are repeating these ones, is because I want to add a stop so that it doesn't animate these states. And here we're doing the same thing between 25 and between 15 and 25, between 28 and 38, and between 42 and 52. So when it, for example, when it moves to the left, I want it to stay for a bit, and then move to the right, and then stay for a bit, and then move to the center. But yeah, pretty much this is our image with a small animation. I hope you guys learned something new, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.